Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's class is called Magnetism, and that's because we're going to be playing with the ideas and the quality that magnets have, but within our body. So investigating, seeing how that feels, how it looks, and just having a play really. We'll start with a few class exercises to warm up, and then we will explore the idea. We'll learn a little phrase, and then if you would like to, you can feel free carrying on exploring and creating your own movement after that, and we'll do a little cool down. So I'll explain more about magnets a little later, but first things first, grab a drink of water, take your shoes and socks off, get comfortable in some clothes that you can easily move around in. Make sure that you've cleared enough space to dance. So you've cleared the floor, moved everything to the side of the room, and you're aware of all of the furniture around you that you need to keep your eyes open for and avoid whilst we're doing our dance class today. Okay, let's get warmed up then. Okay, so starting with our feet, we're just gonna lift up to the balls of our feet, one at a time. Good. Really putting the weight into both feet. Good. Great, waking up those ankles and the calves. Alright, now you can come all the way up onto the toes, lifting the foot off the floor. A little bit faster. Good. Okay, now really pushing into the floor, we're going to flick off and then push back down. Flick and down. Flick. Good. Good. Nice. Alright, parallel feet and let's bounce. Good, knees over toes. Relax those ankles and the knees and the hips. Good. Okay, let's work on our shoulders now. Lift them up and drop them down. Up and drop, up and down, up and down. Let's go forward and back now, nice and gently. Good. Opening and closing the chest. Good. Let's go all the way around. Lovely. 3 and 4. Let's do 2 with the elbows now. Nice big circles. Lovely. And arms. Let's go the other way. Back, up, forward. Good. And 3 and 4. Good. With the elbows. Good. Arms. Lovely. Alright, and let's shake the hands. And the arms. We're going to go all the way down the body. Good. So now we're in the shoulders. Shake the shoulders. View sideways and up and down. Good. And let's take that into the torso. Wiggling the belly and the back. Good. And can you shake your bottom? Lovely. And we're going to take us down one leg into that foot. All the way back up. And down the other leg. Good. Alright. Lovely. Let's warm up the hands now. So rubbing the hands together, get them really, really, really warm. Good. And on the backs of your hands as well. Really, really warm. Good. And you're going to take this warmth and you're going to give it to your feet. Just giving your feet a nice squeeze, pushing them down into the floor. Good. You can pick up your front part, give them a bit of a squeeze, and your heel as well. Lovely. And let's do the other foot. Push it down into the floor, making it nice and warm. Good. And the heel as well. Lovely. Alright, let's do the same thing with the legs. Let's make the calves nice and warm. Give our knees some attention. Lovely. All the way up the leg. Okay. And find your hips. Where are they? Good. Around the tummy and on the back. And finding your ribs now. Holding your hands out opposite your ribs. Good. And we're keeping everything still. I want you to use your leg muscles. Hold your tummies to balance. And try and touch your hand with your knee. Good. And bring it down. And the other leg. And bring it down. Good. And up. And down. Good. Up. And down. A couple more times. Keeping your back nice and tall, not curling over. Try and reach up and stay nice and tall. Good. 2 more. Nice. Last one. And good. Okay. I'm going to roll down now. So focusing on our back.
then bending the knees at the base, and then rolling all the way back up. So reversing that curl so our head comes up last. Beautiful. Let's go again. Rolling down. Lovely. All the way down. Good. Bend those knees and then roll back up. Good. Nice. Alright, last time. We're going to stay down this time. Rolling down. Good. Put your hands on the floor. Bend the knees and curl up into a little ball. So heavy head here. Let it fall forward nice and long. Good. We're going to rock forwards onto our hands, back onto our feet. So we're introducing the weight into our hands here. Good. Forward and back. Forward and back. Good. And let's take our bottoms onto the floor this time. And again with the back here, we're going to curve our back and roll our spine down slowly onto the floor. Good. Engaging our abs here, our tummies, to help pull us back up, rolling all the way up. Good. Let's go again. C shape in the back. Holding those tummies in, rolling all the way down. Good. And let's go up. Here we go. Nice. One more. Let's go. All the way down. Lovely. And back up. Good. Okay, so using those abs now that we've worked them, holding our backs nice and straight. Let's see if we can balance only on our bottoms. Good. Try and be still. And now try and move, but only touching the bottom of the floor. Good. Okay, great. Hope you're feeling a little bit warmer now. We've worked right from the top of the head all the way down into our feet, each of our different body parts. Now let's really get moving in the space. We're going to do a swing exercise now. So I will talk it through with you first. We're going to start with a slightly wider stance here, and we're going to do slices across the air, so like this. So our arm is slicing through the air, and our feet, we're just transferring our weight from one leg to the other. Nice bendy knees, over toes, good. And the arm is going to cross over our body and slice through the air, make this really, really long. Good, nice. Alright, so we're going to do two of those. One with the right arm, one with the left arm. Then we're going to do a big turn. Taking the arms out in front, around you, good, to face the front. Lean them back and then all the way down and up. So you've got this nice big stretch, okay? So, slice, slice, turn, arms really long, reach up, good. Then we've got our first swing, and we're going to go forward. So we're reaching up so much that then, whoom. Good. Let me show you from the side. So we reach up, we lean forward, our knees bend, they stretch as we're upside down, and then they bring us back up, okay? So we'll do one to the front, then we're going to do one with our arms just coming into the middle. So they go all the way out, in, and back up. Then we'll do another one forward. Good. We'll hold this, then staying really, really tall with your body, drop the arms, and then relax back down. And then we'll go on the other side. So let's mark it through on the second side now. Left arm first, then the right. Big circle with the arms. Hands back, down, lift all the way up, nice and tall. Then we're going to swing forward. Swing, and up. Down the middle. Good. And forward, and up. Hold, and drop. Relax. And then we'll go on the right again. So we will go right, then left, then right, and then left. So that's 4 times through, twice on each side. Okay? Before we do this one with the music, just make sure that you've got enough space. If you need to do this on a slight diagonal, or do it this way, have a little look. Make sure you've got enough room to reach. If you need to change anything slightly because of your space, make sure you mark that through now before we go with the music, okay? Let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and slice. 2, round we go, lift it up, and swing. To the middle, and forward, and reach, drop, relax. To the left, slice, slice,
water, and then we will get going with exploring our magnets. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you have got magnets at home, probably on your fridge or something like that, and they hold things together, don't they? They get attracted to this metal and they stick there. So we've got this feeling that we're going to explore, where things, body parts touch and they like it. If you've got a magnet with two sides, I think some of you will have learned this in school already. It's got a north and a south pole, and the north and the north pole, they don't like each other, and neither does the south and the south, but the north and the south like each other, and that's why they stick together like this. So if these ones, the same ones, were to come together, they would repel. So they would come together and then go vroom, because they won't stick together. They force each other apart. So we're going to play with those two different qualities today. Coming together as they attract and they get stuck here, or repelling, so pushing away, forcing vroom. And it's got this nice zoom, zoom feeling. Okay, so let's start nice and simple with our hands, like I was just doing now. So jump up and let's start exploring that a little bit. Okay, so let's start with our hands and let's see what body parts they're going to stick to. So let's take our hands to a knee or a shoulder or our feet. Good, just have a little play around and see where you can reach to. Maybe different shapes you make. Good. A foot to a hand maybe, and you've got this hole that you can change through. Maybe the floor. Good. Alright, let's change body part a little bit. So why don't we try our elbows now? So try elbows connecting to our knees. Sitting down, or maybe if we're stood up, are they crossing? Are they open? Are they joined up in the air? Good, working on our balance here as well quite a lot. Good. Elbow to elbow maybe. Elbow to hip. Good. Just trying to explore, seeing what funky shapes you can make, what different movements feel nice, what you think looks cool. Good. Alright, let's try our knees now. What are our knees going to do? We can have them touching each other. A knee to an ankle. Knee to my head. Good. Have a little play and see what you think you can do. Great. Okay. So now we've got this one where they come together is an easier one. Now let's try this vroom feeling. Starting with our hands, bring them together, and then as they get closer, feel something pulling them apart again. As you get closer, an energy in here that's going vroom. Okay? Vroom. Try them going different directions. Vroom. Vroom. Good. Okay. And then let's try moving this around the space. So moving our feet, joining them together, taking them apart. Good. How does it impact how the rest of your body is moving? Good. Let's try some different body parts now. Let's try an elbow and a foot. They don't like each other. So it goes vroom. Good. Vroom. Vroom. Okay? Or a knee and a hand. Vroom. 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 Good. Okay, so have a little explore now, just trying switching between body parts that are gonna repel or that like each other. So switching between the two now, doing different things, just playing around with what feels nice, okay? So, we've got different things. I'm gonna change up as well. Good. Boing, boing. It's like bouncing really, isn't it? Okay. If you're enjoying exploring those few different things, rewind, play that little bit again, and keep exploring, or put on a piece of music and keep trying those connections and the bouncing away, the forcing, the pulling away. Otherwise, let's learn our little phrase. So we're going to start standing up and our elbows are going to connect. So standing in a wide stance here, being toes facing forward in like a really, really wide parallel. Okay, and we're going to lift our elbows up. So right, as if we've got a piece of string going, whoop, lifting our elbows up. Good. And then as we lift them up, they're going to start getting attracted to each other and then cross. We're going to cross our right arm over our left and connect at our elbows. So we lift and then, good. And then as they're here, our hands, they really don't like each other. They're going to repel, they're the same. So as they're here, we're going to twist them one way and then the other way and then take them apart. Okay? Let's twist that on. So we go up with the elbows and connect. Right arm over left. Good. We're going to twist it to the left a little bit, twist it to the right a little bit. And I'm not twisting my arms anymore. They are just staying one over the other. My whole body's just tilting a little bit from side to side. Good. Then we're going to take them apart. And then we're going to experiment with our hands. We're going to bring them in and then they're going to bounce apart. And then we're going to try even harder to get them to touch. So that it goes and then pulls us off of that foot. So the first one just goes vroom. The second one is so much that it takes you off that foot and brings you into a parallel position. Okay? So let's go from the beginning from there. So elbows up and good. Vroom, vroom, apart. And then try and connect them. It's not happening. Try again. Boom, boom. Good. So as you come into parallel, did you see there? My hands, they go all the way out and then they get attracted to the knee. So then they stick here. So our magnets on the palms of our hands and the tops of our knees, stuck. Okay? So we've got boom. Lovely. Then our right hand is going to push back our right knee. So it's going to look like this from the side. You go, so you push it back and you let the hand float forward. And this hand, again, is going to come towards this hand, give it another go. And it's the force there is so much that it's going to push this hand away and lift it up. Okay? So this hand is trying, we're trying to push it there. They both come up. Okay? Let's add that on from the beginning. So we've got, make sure I've got enough room behind me for that leg. Make sure you're doing the same thing. Good. Elbows first. They lift up and stick. Good. Vroom, vroom, apart. Good. Try and touch your hands. It's not happening. And again. Good. Knees. Lovely. Push it out. Try again. Lovely. From here, they're going to come to your right hand side. So the left hand's going to come to your shoulder, the right hand's going to come to your hip. So all the way from here, the lower one is going to go lower, and the higher one is going to go higher. I hope that makes sense. Good, so they've gone, and then boom. Try and make that one fast. Lovely. And as that happens, this bringing in, it's so much that it's going to turn you on your right leg. So I'll show you first. It's going to go. Okay, so coming back to parallel at the end, and we're going to turn on the ball of our right foot. So that's this bit. As we turn, we come up just slightly onto the ball of that foot, and we turn, and then come back down. Okay, so let's do from here. So we push the right leg back, then we're going to try this hand one more time. Doesn't like it, stick. And as that happens, turn. Good. Let's try it with the turn straight away this time. We go back and try that hand. No, turn. From the beginning, let's try and put all that together. So we start with the elbows up and in. Good. Twist, twist, apart. Try and connect them. No. And again, woof. Knees. Good. Push it back and hands. Good. Turn, stop. Beautiful. If you're getting a little bit dizzy in that turn,
as this comes in, if you look forward and as you turn, you keep your head facing the front, and then as soon as you can't turn anymore, whip your head around to face the front again. So you'll look at a spot, and that'll help you turn around and not get so dizzy. Okay, so boom, 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 turn. And then we're just going to unstick our hands and come back to here. So they're stuck here, just peel them off, bring them down. So let's try that a few times with music. And there are no counts to this, so just try and feel the vroom and the choo-choo. And if you like one of those movements and you're enjoying that, stick with it for a little bit longer, and then when your body is like, take it away, and then you try doing that. Okay? Let's give it a go. Okay, so wide stance. Good. We'll do this a few times through. Starting with the elbows. There you go. Up and stick. Good. Twist, twist. Good. Good. Push and up. Turn. Unstick. Good. Let's go again. Nice and wide. Elbows, they go up and they stick. Good. The hands, they don't like each other, pushing each other away. Good. Try. Not working. One more time. Poof. In. They're stuck to the knees. Push back. Oof. And stick to the shoulder tip. Unstick it. Good. Alright. One last time, then we'll talk through a few more details. We go. Elbows and stick. Twist. Twist. And good. And turn. Unstick. Beautiful. So, as we're doing these, there's not a specific position we're coming to. Lifting the elbows, you know that you need your right hand over your left. But just, you could stick them this way, or this way, or however you like, really. Or they could stick like this. So play with the phrase a little bit yourself now and see how your body wants to do it. You might do it slightly differently. As this comes in, your hands might repel this way. They might not just go out and in this way. They could go up and down. They could go round. See what what that force feels like for you. So we go out and in once. The second time we know that we've got to shift over one leg and bring it in. But your arms can follow whatever pattern they like. So good. As long as that sticking to the knees is at the end. Good. We'll push this back. Lift it up. And this hand only moves because this one's coming near it and it doesn't want to be near it. So it's being pushed away. Brilliant. And then they both get stuck on your right hand side. Good. Okay, so playing with the quality now a little bit more how you want to. Let's try it a couple more times together. Here we go. Wide legs. And 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1. Good. Stick and unpeel. Good. Let's go again. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Elbows and stick. Good. Twist, twist, open. Good. And lift. Unpeel. One last time. Really go for it now. Here we go. Good. Back and lift. Stick. Unpeel. Good. Very nice. Your creative task, if you choose to accept it, is to add on movement to the end of that phrase. So taking things that you discovered whilst we were exploring the types of movement and adding your favourite moves that you found, sticking them on the end and making a longer phrase, and then you've got a dance. Okay? Wonderful. All right. Let's cool down. So when you're ready, let's stand up and we'll start doing our cool down. Okay, so we'll Start with a deep breath in, slowing down, bending the knees, reaching the arms out. Good, and then bring the arms back down, growing taller as we breathe out. Good, let's do that a couple more times. So breathing in, reaching up and relaxing back down. Good, one more time. Good, let's take our arms out and let's stretch really, really, really wide. Try and reach for the corners of the rooms here. Good. Lovely. And stand nice and tall, toes facing forward. We're going to reach up so much that we lean forward. So with a straight back, let's see if you can touch the floor. Good. And then when you're ready, when you breathe out, relax the back forward. Good. Just breathe here and relax. Feeling the stretch in our hamstrings, that's the back of our legs, and relaxing in the back. Lovely. Alright, reaching forward. Good. So now we've got a nice straight back. We're going to bend one knee, making sure it's tracking over our toe. Good. And the other way. So walking the hands to help support you here, from side to side. Good. Lovely. Nice. And back into centre. We're going to walk our feet in, lovely, and relax forward. In with our legs. You can either have them bent a little bit, or if you want to increase the stretch, you can straighten them. And holding your elbows with your hands, relaxing your head forward. Lovely. And try nodding your head yes, and shaking your head no. Good. Releasing the hands down to the floor and walking them forward so that we're on our hands and our knees. Good. Make sure you've got enough room. Lovely. Okay. Now engaging our core, lifting our belly button towards our spine, so much that our spine curves up towards the ceiling. Good. And then we're going to release down and arch the spine, looking forward. Nice. And back up. And release back down to an arch. Good. One more time, all the way up. And down. Nice. Alright, nice straight spine now. Imagine you're a dog wagging its tail. We're going to go from side to side. So you make sure you've got something on your knees here. Depending on what your floor is, you don't want to hurt your knees. Or get a piece of clothing, or maybe even a pillow. Your knees here, good. And we're going to be, the sides of our waist are going to get smaller because you're going to be going from side to side. So, we will twist from side to side, wagging your tail like a dog. Good. Keeping your spine straight and parallel to the floor. So we're not doing this. Got a nice straight back, twisting. Good. Lovely. Good. Tucking your toes underneath you. We're going to lift up our knees, move this out of the way if you've got one. Lovely. Lifting the hips up to the sky, downward dog. Good. Reaching your shoulders away from your ears. You've got a nice long neck, like a swan, and allowing your heels to relax towards the floor. So you've got a nice stretch in our calves there as well. Good. And bending one knee at a time, padding through the feet like we did earlier. Keeping the length in your back here. Great, and walking forward. We'll do one roll up. So bending the knees and rolling the spine up. Nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Good. Do a quick stretch for our quads. So balancing on one leg. If you need to hold on to something, please do that. Good. Stretching our quadriceps here. Lovely. Touch your nose, hold your hand up, whatever helps you balance. Good. Other leg. So try and get those knees touching. Make sure you've got a neutral spine, nice long back. Good. Lovely. Alright, right. Let's just have one last gentle gentle wiggle. Good, like you've got no bones. Good, one last body scan. Breathing in. Good, this time bringing the arms down the centre. Scanning through your body, your head, neck, shoulders, chest, tummy, hips, down through the legs, the knees, into the ankles, the feet, into the floor. Thank you very much for doing my class today. I hope you had fun exploring the different qualities that magnets have, and I will see you again soon for another dance class.